Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And today you might notice some little difference happening with the intro here. And it's that Nathan is already drawing.
I'm getting right into it.
Nathan is furious. He's fast.
Have time to mess around anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. We're done.
We're trying something new.
We're fucking done, dude.
We're trying to, because you know, if you know the channel, it takes us a bit to get through the intro sometimes.
Sometimes.
A little bit.
And our editor, David, who you know and love, told us to essentially cut it out.
Yeah, to essentially shut the fuck up, and that they hated it.
They pleaded with us.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, I have to do so much work. Most of my work goes into the intro.
Yeah, and they're usually not that good or funny.
They're really long.
Yeah.
And then also like new viewers come in and they're like, what is this? Why is it taking so long to get to the thing?
Yeah.
And that's why we're not at 2 million yet, I think.
I think
that's the main reason.
That's actually probably true.
Yeah.
We're only getting more and more inaccessible. So
Yeah.
So this is going to make us more accessible because people are watching. They're hooked now. They're like, what is Nathan doing?
Yeah. They clicked on the video.
They have
That's
no
true.
idea.
usually we advertise the idea.
Not this time. The episode's going to be called What's Happening in This One?
I like that.
And then you come in and you don't know.
Uh-huh.
No idea.
But I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Because we got a suggestion from our Drawfee Patreon Discord.
Mm-hmm.
The user, conveniently named Secretly a Bug, said,
not a secret anymore.
Said, hello, yes, it's me. Still not a bug.
Oh, okay.
Still requesting you draw bugs as people.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing today. We're drawing bugs
Yeah.
as people, and we don't know the bug that each other's is drawing.
Well, I had an idea, but I'm not allowed.
We knew what bug Karina would draw.
When it said draw bugs as people, we all looked at Karina and we said, you can't be in this one.
You can't. You can't.
You can't.
Karina, you can't.
You're just going to draw Bugs Bunny for the 15,000th time.
And it's only going to get a bajillion views because people love it.
Because people always click on the thumbnail with Bugs Bunny. Well, let's give them a chance to click on a different thumbnail.
Yeah.
No, we're still going to
Fine.
have bugs in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's going to be a misleading one.
I just draw, like, off camera a sexy Bugs Bunny.
Can we put it in the thumbnail?
That would actually be really funny, and let me know if you want to do that.
I will let you know.
Yeah, and if we did do it, guess what? It worked, didn't it?
Got you.
You look foolish. Goodbye.
So now we know Karina is not drawing Bugs Bunny, but what bug is Nathan drawing?
Yeah, we have to guess as Nathan
Oh, we have
sort
to
of draws.
guess?
That's how the game works.
Jacob, there's so many bugs.
There's a lot of bugs.
Well, here's the thing. We have a clue, and it's that we can look at what Nathan is drawing, and
What?
hopefully it bears some resemblance to the original bug.
I
Yeah.
thought he was just doing this for the benefit of the audience.
Yeah, this is my warm-up drawing. I haven't started my bug drawing. No, this is my bug.
This is that one beetle from A Bug's
Tumblr.
Life.
Oh.
What?
Tumblr?
What's the beetle
What's
from
the beetle from
Tumblr?
It's the
Tumblr.
beetle from Tumblr.
Do I know this one?
No, it's just...
What Tumblrs are you following?
Beetle lover Tumblr.
Whoa.
No, what's that guy with the long nose? Who's the-
Spampton.
Gru.
Grew.
Spamton.
Oh,
Gru.
Spamton from Deltarune.
Yeah.
He's not a beetle.
I thought he was a man.
He's just a guy, I think.
This is Paul.
Paul
Beetle.
Spampton. Oh.
Oh, we're back to beetles.
All I know about Spampton is that he miss he wife.
Yeah. Nathan, does this guy miss his wife?
Yeah. I think he does.
This looks like Eggman.
Yeah, it does kind of look like
It does
Eggman.
look a little like Eggman.
This is an Eggman-like bug, I think.
Is this a rhinoceros?
It is a rhinoceros beetle.
Is that the beetle from A Bug's Life?
Is that one in A Bug's Life?
There's a beetle in A Bug's Life.
I'm gonna Google this.
It's one of the circus guys.
Bugs Life beetle.
The rhinoceros beetles are so sick looking.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Hercules beetles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That are like if you took the rhinoceros beetle and just turned the head, the horns the other way.
Yeah.
Karina, are you talking about Dim? Who is a rhinoceros beetle?
Is Dim the blue? Yeah!
Oh, of course.
I didn't know he had a
course.
legal
Yeah.
government name.
Yeah, that's his Christian name.
Oh.
He has been
He was
baptized.
He's been baptized.
By a priest bug.
He has
Yeah.
atoned for his sins that he was born with.
He grew up in the bug church. You think bugs have a god?
They should.
Do the bugs worship?
I think it depends on the bug.
Yeah.
Some bugs are very pious and some are heathens.
Yeah, deaf.
Yeah. Well, they worship their queen in some cases.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know? As should we all, really.
Mhm.
You should worship your queen. Whoever that is.
Whoever that is.
Whoever that is, go worship her right now.
Find a queen and worship her.
Yeah.
Your life will be so much simpler.
I like this energy, though. More, I'm going to say it, I like this guy more than Dim of A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what Dim should have looked like.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there are different energies that rhino beetles can have, and Dim certainly has. He's just a big friendly guy, but I think this rhino beetle's got a little bit more going on, like missing his wife.
Missing his wife, being kind of suspicious
Yeah.
a little bit.
And then
'Cause-
everyone's like, did you do something with your wife? And he's like, no.
How could I? I miss her.
I miss her so much.
Could I miss her.
I wouldn't have done something to her if I would miss her, would I?
Now, would I? That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
And then it turns out it's a really confusing Gone Girl situation.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, you did miss your wife? But your wife didn't miss you? I'm confused.
So you're saying that this beetle got gone girled by his wife,
Yeah.
who he now misses, but everyone suspects him of killing?
Yeah. Like in Gone Girl.
Like in Gone
Like
Girl.
in Gone Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
I mean, this guy's way more suspicious looking than Ben Affleck.
I don't know. Have you seen that man holding his Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh, well, yeah, that was
the most suspicious.
was
of all.
actually from Gone Girl.
Do you think if you were a wife, a potential wife?
I'll try to envision a
Yeah,
world.
try and
in which
imagine
I'm
a world,
wife.
Julia, where you're a wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, imagine a world in which you're a wife, a potential wife.
I'm a potential wife, so
You're
I'm
not a
not
wife
Keep
yet.
married.
You're-
saying it like that.
Because you're looking...
Everyone's a potential wife if you got the right attitude, you know?
Well,
Anyone can be a potential wife.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
This is important
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this.
Okay,
Mhm.
imagine a world in which you are a potential wife.
You're a potential wife,
I'm imagining.
but specifically you want to gone girl a dude.
Okay.
You're like, what I want to do is get married and then gone girl a dude.
Yeah.
Do you like look for a dude who looks like he would kill his wife to be like, this dude is going to be so easy to gone girl because he looks so suspicious already?
Or are you
Like everyone is going to want to believe that he did it.
Or are you looking for more of a challenge?
Yeah, are you trying to look for like a wholesome type?
You're
and be
doing
like,
Gone Girl speedrun strats or challenge mode?
Well, the challenge in that could
Yeah.
be too that the guy that you pick who looks like he would kill his wife could have potentially killed his wife. So you're running the risk.
oh, so then he does kill you.
Oh, sure.
Well, there's always a potential.
That's an unforeseen. You just get actually killed. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's already a challenge in there.
Yeah.
You get girl goned.
Yeah.
Girl.
Girl gone.
Looks like you gone girl the wrong guy.
You gone girl the wrong guy.
Oh, it's like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith situation where they're like trying to gone girl / girl gone each other.
Oh, so she's
Yeah.
trying to gone girl him, but he's actually trying to kill her.
Yeah.
It's a movie called Gone Girl / Girl Gone.
That's an incredible
It reads
premise.
the same backwards and forwards.
Girl gone girl.
It's actually very
Wait,
clever.
girl gone girl sounds bad.
Girl Gone Girl.
Girl Gone Girl.
It's me trying to Google
You're like really horny
Yeah,
so
like,
much that you can't. You're like, how do I get what I'm looking
Yeah,
for
I'm
here?
like trying to find that, but I'm doing like text to voice.
Google girl gone girl. Google show me girl gone girl.
Is this what you were looking for?
No! I'm running out of time.
Please!
Oh my god.
I need girl gone girl now.
I need it now.
Oh, I like Karina's name better. Mine does not freaking work. Oh god. Anyway, is that what's happening with this guy, Nathan?
He's just enjoying some fruit.
He's just eating an apple.
It's unrelated.
While we're over here like,
He's also doing a mean lean.
Oh,
Is he wearing a hat?
No, that's his hair.
That's
Oh,
his hair.
yeah.
He's got.
How do you get it to do that?
You
Did
gotta
you go
use
to the-
you gotta use a lot of product. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the Oompa Loompa barber?
My barber does a very good job. He mostly works
Give
with Oompa
me the
Loompas.
Oompa Loompa, please.
Say no more.
Just a picture of
He goes,
what's
which
his name.
one? Pulls out the Oompa Loompa chart of hairstyles. It's
Yeah.
1 through
I
5.
was gonna be like the one from Wonka, the Hugh
Grant.
Hugh Grant.
I
Mhm.
almost said Hugh Laurie. He
Oh,
was not an Oompa Loompa.
not
You
yet.
almost,
yet.
you could have said Hugh Jackman too, which also would have been wrong, but that's another Hugh.
Too many
Dude.
people named Hugh.
Hugh Jackman would make a great Oompa Loompa, though. He would like
Yeah.
really give it his all.
They
Like
should
that.
Yeah.
make an all Oompa Loompa movie with only Hughs and call it Oompa Loompa.
This is like $1 million episode.
Yeah, already 2 blockbuster movie pitches.
Pitching this to the studio.
We're not
All right,
even-
so I have a reboot idea for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's all about the Oompa Loompas, but they're all casted by someone named you. You'll never believe this.
You'll never believe this. This is it. This is my rhino beetle, who may or may not be in a Gone Girl Gone situation,
Or an Oompa Loompa.
or an Oompa Loompa. Yeah, I mean,
His name's Hugh.
this is Hugh the rhino beetle.
Nathan drew this
Man.
like pleasant rhino beetle guy as we were talking about if you were trying to Gone Girl someone.
That's the dichotomy of Drawfee that makes it
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why you like and subscribe and support us on Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
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 Right?
It's my Oompa Loompa voice.
Oh, I was gonna say that shy guy coming in. Going, right.
No.
Well, great job, Nathan.
Thank you.
I'm gonna draw one now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm drawing my bug now.
Chickle.
I'm bugging out.
Whoa. So we have to guess what bug you're doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We just did it with Nathan. What did you forget?
And
Oh, I was about to say ants!
Is it an ant?
No, it's not an ant.
what?
Why not?
Why
Karina
not?
and I both said ants.
Ants,
Yeah,
like-
we said and.
Ants like don't even count.
As bugs?
To me, they don't even count.
Aren't they like the most common bug on the earth?
They're like too small.
Not the big ants.
They're too big.
Have you seen it?
They're either too small or too big. There's no good size ant.
No, not for me.
Wasp.
Red ant.
Wasps are Satan's pet.
It was a yes or no question and you didn't answer it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could be a wasp.
It's
it a
not. It's
wasp?
not a wasp.
This
Oh.
looks like Invader Zim.
It does look like an Invader Zim.
He's not a bug either.
That's true.
They're kind of,
He's kind of
they're bug-like.
buggish, yeah.
They seem to be.
Oh, so ants aren't bugs, but Invader Zim is.
Yeah, Invader
Yeah.
Zim is more of a bug than an ant to me. Where I come from,
That's a classic Jacob hot take. I love that.
I said to me.
Yeah.
I can't be wrong if I say to me.
Allegedly.
Allegedly to me.
Oh, this guy's like, he's like zonked out.
Termite.
I do
No.
want to say that ants are the most common insect in the world, estimated between 10 to 100,000 trillion.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That's a lot of ants. But it's not an ant.
It's not an ant.
No.
Can we, Julia, can you look up a bug fact about the rhino beetle?
Yeah, sure.
Since we don't know which bug Jacob's drawing yet. I'd love to get some bug facts in there.
And
now that
Nathan's
we've
like, let's make it all about me.
Well, we
Make
did
it all
talk
about
about murder.
Well, we
his entire.
well,
Yeah.
I just think
We
you
didn't
know
acknowledge Nathan at all during his drawing.
we were busy coming up with some hot new blockbuster video ideas, which I support. I'm glad my drawing could provide a muse to you all for that.
And it amused us all.
praying mantis.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
You haven't even gotten to the most telling parts.
Well, he has like a skinny neck.
Yeah. I was worried that was going to give it away.
It did. But I'm excited to see the full concept.
Well, the whole reason I wanted to do it is that I wanted to interpret the arms as him having sleeves that were too long and they were dangling.
Oh,
you
I
can
like
still
that.
still do that.
to
Well,
be
yeah, I am
honest,
still gonna do
yeah,
that.
to be honest, like this was the first bug I thought of after I thought of Bugs Bunny and then was banned from the episode. So I'm just sitting on the same wavelength as you almost. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're so valid, Jacob.
Thank you. Oh
I
my
have
god.
I have some facts about the rhino beetle for
Oh,
Nathan.
thank you, Julia.
Adult rhino beetles are capable of lifting 850 times their weight.
I thought you were
Whoa.
going to say pounds and I was about to get so scared.
You're just walking along and one like throws you. A car moves.
They could just like obliterate me if they wanted to.
Okay, wait. So, how much do rhino beetles weigh? Rhino.
Rhino
Reynolds.
Rhino-
Gone.
Is this what you wanted?
Girl gun girl.
Okay, 28 grams
Yeah, American, please.
times. What did I say? 580.
I wasn't listening.
50?
Is it 580 or 850?
It was 800 something because I was like,
He was at
A vehicle.
850.
Okay.
a vehicle.
A vehicle.
850.
I feel it. How much does a car weigh? I'm going to Google that. Side
We're both
project.
Googling over
Yeah.
here.
Everyone Google something. Nathan,
How much does
what should
a
I Google?
car weigh?
Nathan, go Google something fast.
Okay. I'm going to Google.
That's nowhere near the
Oh my God.
size of a car.
So, I did the math.
Yes.
They can lift a child
Hell yeah.
almost 53 pounds. They
Wait.
can lift.
There's absolutely no way a rhino beetle can lift a 53-pound child.
So
I don't
mean-
think that's true.
If your adrenaline's pumping, you could lift a car, Jacob.
If it was like, yeah, if you're like a mother and you're lifting the car off your child, you can do that.
Right. Well, what if a child was like on top of the rhino beetle's child?
Wait,
And then they lift the child.
there's a child on the rhino beetle's child.
Yes, a human child.
I see. And
Anyway,
so they
cars
have
are
this-
actually really heavy, so a rhino beetle can't lift a car.
No, certainly not. They can't lift a child either. That's insane. Could
No,
you
Julia
imagine
just said it was true, and I always listen to
a
her.
beetle grabbing a 53-pound child and lifting it off? It would
Well, they
crush the
wouldn't-
beetle instantly.
They wouldn't grab the child.
No, it's like if the child went to step on the beetle, it would do nothing.
Flip the child.
The child would simply recoil.
It
It would perfect
bounces
parry.
off.
Yeah.
Perfect parry.
Glancing blow.
So this website that's all about bugs, it's from Australia, says they can lift 850 times their own weight. So I Googled that to make sure that was true. And now I'm getting they can lift up to 100 times and then they can lift 30 times.
Well, those
That's a pretty wide range of times.
So it's apparently anywhere between 30 and 100 actually.
okay. So the 850 was a gross
That's just a lot.
overestimate.
That was actually, you see, there's one rhino beetle, the outlier rhino
Yeah,
beetle.
the one really strong rhino
Yeah, who
beetle.
can actually lift like 100,000 times its weight.
From Australia.
Okay,
Yeah.
it can lift 5 pounds, which means that a rhino beetle could almost lift one of our cats.
Nice.
Okay, that's more reasonable, but still seems insane.
Yeah.
An average rhino beetle.
Do you even lift, bro?
Yeah, an average rhino beetle.
Yeah. This doesn't include the outlier.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Jacob, this is really cute.
Yeah, I like this
Yeah.
guy.
Thank you. I think he's like done.
I think we all knew someone like this in college.
Oh yeah, this is a college guy for sure.
Yeah, you saw him walking around late at night, like, what are you up to, man? And he's like, don't worry about it.
What I like about what I've drawn here is that
and
the
then
hoodie
he punches a payphone, and I just go back to my room.
the hoodie body fits him perfectly, but the sleeves are insanely long. So
Yeah.
who is this hoodie for?
This is actually, I think you just special ordered a hoodie. I don't think you did this on accident. I'm starting to think that maybe you're trying to be quirky about it.
Yeah, he like customized this.
It's not working on me.
I'm gonna let's put some stitch marks. He
Oh.
did this himself.
I only buy it from Tall and Taller.
He like patched it all together. Patchwork quilt.
Cute.
It's like a fashion thing. You wouldn't get it. I'm talking to you, Nathan. You
I
specifically.
I
Nathan
agree.
wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get
A
it.
fashion thing? Yeah, no, I don't.
He had nothing to say.
But I can still appreciate it, even if I don't get it.
He's just gonna be saying you wouldn't get it.
Damn.
Nathan.
You wouldn't get it, Nathan.
You see this guy on campus, you open your mouth to say something and he interrupts you and says you wouldn't get it.
He knows who I am. I'm like, I'm trying to introduce myself. He's like, I already
It's
know
like,
who
yeah,
you
no,
are.
I know, you wouldn't get it.
And I've decided you wouldn't get it.
That's a great way to demoralize someone you just met.
yeah.
You could use that. That's free.
Just really get someone.
Yeah, really get them. They'll be thinking about that forever.
Yeah.
I'm done. Julia, you want to bug?
Time for me.
Okay.
Okay, it's me.
Yow. That's what I say when it's Julia's turn. It's a new thing I'm trying.
Let's all try it. Yow.
Yow.
Yeah, it works.
Because like we got like the new intro this episode, so I was like, maybe it's a good time to try some other new stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe we could have like a thing we do for each of us.
So for me, it's come up with a hit new motion picture.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we did during your drawing, but like when it's time for you to draw, we got to have like a thing we say.
Well, since I'm going first, the thing you say is the episode, what we're doing, I guess.
Oh, right.
Did you always say during like that?
How'd I say it?
During.
During.
During. It's one of those where like, if I think
During.
about it, I don't know how I say it normally.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I said it differently this time. There's certain words like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
How do you say it?
During.
During.
During?
I
During.
say during.
During.
I definitely
I'm
don't
starting
say
to realize I say
during.
during.
I think I say during.
During.
I think I usually say during with like
Yeah.
a more of a U.
The
Yeah.
word's starting to not sound like a word.
I think I only caught it because I was like, oh, did he always say it? It sounded kind of unnatural.
Maybe I said it weird. I don't know.
During.
During.
During. Doing?
During.
Doing? Julia, this is scary.
Yeah, I don't even know what.
I don't know if this is a bug.
He's a bug.
It's a bug. So this is the face.
Yeah.
These are 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Sort of a mouth
Well,
situation.
I understand that this represents a bug, but I don't know what you're drawing is.
Is it a
a
mouth
person.
or like a mustache, like a 3-dimensional?
This looks like a Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah,
It
it's
does,
cute.
yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
It
I'm
looks
just-
like a mask.
Oh,
It is a mask.
They're wearing a mask.
This is huge. Huge development. Breaking news.
This is huge.
This is Hugh.
This is Hugh.
Jackman,
No.
Grant,
So this one's also
so close.
Lori,
Hugh Caldwell.
Tanner. Oh my gosh, he'd be a great Oompa Loompa.
He would actually. Yeah. He would really give it his all.
He'd get so into character.
You wouldn't be able to like get him out of character.
There would be so much high knees going on.
Yeah, I was like, tell me why I kind of tried to imagine Caldwell as an Oompa Loompa, and the first thing that like my like brain Caldwell did was a backflip.
Whoa.
Oh, mine was doing like a bent arm going side to side with his knees really high up, like he's
Yeah.
scuttling.
Like a
Yeah.
jaunty little scuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's fully method. He's doing that at craft services. He's doing that between takes.
Yeah, he's doing that at
Oof.
home. He's doing that in public spaces. It's a problem, but you can't deny the
But
results.
on camera, it's really working.
Okay, so this is not Hugh. This is a bug looking just positively like a cherub.
Well, this is a person.
Cherubic.
This is a person.
Not a bug.
A bug became a person.
And
then
is wearing
did
a
this.
mask. And did this.
Okay, Shy Guy.
It is Shy Guy-esque, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this another mask?
Yeah.
Is this
Oh.
one of them like leaf beetles?
He is a beetle, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if you guys know this bug. I went
Ooh,
obscure.
I like that.
Indie bug.
An indie
I,
bug.
don't, I actually knew this bug before he was on this episode of Drawfee.
This is going to be the episode that blows this bug up.
Yeah.
And everyone is going to be like into this bug.
Don't blow this bug up.
You better watch the fuck out if you're this bug.
No.
The Google search analytics for this bug. Once we find out what it is. Once we find out what it is.
The phrase "this bug."
I
Goes
assume
through
it's
the
just
roof.
one of those sort of camouflagey beetles,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
right? As a design.
I don't know if he's camouflage. I mean, he probably is. I mean, why else would he be looking like this?
Or is it
That's a wonderful question.
well, there's camouflage that's like to blend in, but then there's also the kind where it's like they got a big face
yeah
on
to
their
scare off.
Yeah. Is that still camouflage or does that have a different
I do think it's like more of like a
Term.
big face.
Yeah,
one of them big face
that's what I do
one
on
of
the
them
internet.
big
Yeah.
big fake face bugs.
Don't mess with me.
I got a big
I
face,
got a
Yeah.
big face.
and I'm gonna scream at you,
If
and then secretly you're like, "No, please."
you say something mean to me, I'm gonna explode and then die.
Just like that bug.
Just like that bug
Who
did.
blew up?
Is this a cash register?
Yeah, he's working at a little shop.
Oh, I
Does
like
this have
that.
to do with the bug?
No, I just
Yeah, I
decided
thought
that
so.
Typical.
I can't wait to see what kind of wares. Mask shop.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
selling masks?
Okay, I've answered my own question instantly because you already started showing his wares.
That's so cute.
The only thing I know about this bug is that he's when he's in danger he gets stinky.
a stink
But he's
bug?
not a stink bug.
I hate
Oh.
stink bugs.
He just gets stinky in a different way.
Yeah.
This
He gets
one looks
stinky?
like Anpanman.
Looks like who?
The bread guy, Anpan Man.
Oh, I gotta see him. I gotta see him. The
Anpan Man. I
name
think
sounds
that's his
familiar
name.
to me.
I think that's his name.
Anpan
I couldn't have spelled it worse, but it still knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I do know that guy.
Oh yeah,
He's
you're
good.
right. Should I tell you what kind of bug this is?
Yes,
Yeah, I'd
please.
like to know.
It's called a Picasso beetle.
Oh.
We get it. You went to art school.
They're really cool looking. I have it up on my phone if anyone wants to
Ooh.
I'm gonna pull it up on my own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see perfectly what you were getting at. That's so cool.
see. He just looks like a just
Oh.
a
Yeah.
little dude. dude.
Oh, the face is really good.
He kinda
Yeah.
looks like he has his arms folded.
That's
where
a
his
good
actual head
bug.
is.
That's a
It's a
great
really
bug.
good bug.
Excellent bug choice, Julia.
Thank you. I immediately saw like a beetle from Zelda with like the nose
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which then made me start thinking about like a little mask selling dude.
This is so
Yeah.
cute. I love this.
I wish more mask shops, one, existed, and two, had people working at them also wearing the masks.
Yeah, just sitting there silently.
That shows confidence in the merchandise, you know?
Like, I'll wear this thing all day.
He just feels comfortable in it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just him. It's just who he is.
Which mask would you all get
Anpanman.
of the ones?
So this is Karina.
Yeah.
That's Karina. I kind of like the one in the bottom right with the eyes real close together and the big smile.
I'm definitely the one middle right. The one that looks like over the garden walls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Wirt with a long nose.
Nice.
I like this guy because of his big eyebrows.
Yeah. Well, great.
This is so cute.
We've done it.
We ended on such a delightful note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After all that other bullshit.
We took a circuitous route to get here, but we arrived.
Yeah.
And now that we've arrived, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as we arrive, we gotta go.
We gotta
You
go.
said a very big word.
Circuitous?
Yeah.
I had to make up for deering.
That wasn't even incorrect. I just don't know if I'd ever heard you say it like
It
that
was
before.
weird, though,
and I was like
somehow.
surprised.
Hey, but during this episode,
Whoa.
if you had a good time,
Yeah.
you could support us by liking and subscribing to our channel, as well as our Patreon, where you can leave us suggestions for what you'd like us to draw in future episodes,
Yeah.
among other things.
That's
If we
true.
had 1% of ants like and subscribe to our videos, we might beat that 2 million creep.
I think
that's
we'd be like
true.
the biggest YouTubers on the planet. if
There's
we
a
had-
lot of ants.
There's a lot of
We
ants.
gotta start making YouTube videos for ants.
Yeah.
Shit. We gotta do shorts.
Yeah.
Well, while we're mobilizing the ant army, please go check out our merch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And also watch us on Twitch every Monday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can be in our chat during our stream.
Yes, you can. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.